to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make the most delicious caramel latte. You don't even need an espresso machine. All right, if you're new here, hi, I'm Claire. Welcome. Come on in and make yourself comfortable. We love a bit of convenience over on this channel. I do a lot of cooking. I do single servings. I do things that are accessible, things that are budget friendly, all sorts of stuff like that. So if you are interested in that kind of content, be sure to hit subscribe. So today we are doing a latte, and you might know this about me, you might not. I love coffee. I look forward to it from the moment I open my eyes in the morning. I drink 2 lattes every single day. And while I do have an espresso machine that I love, when I make an iced latte, I prefer to use instant espresso powder. So I thought I would share my recipe with you guys. It's gonna be a quick one today, but it's like so delicious and so easy, and you don't need anything special. I am also going to be making another version. We'll call it a kid-friendly version, but people who are not kids can also drink it. It's gonna be with chocolate instead of coffee. I'm gonna be giving them to my kids, but if you're not a huge coffee fan or you don't want maybe caffeine all the time, I'm gonna show you how to make it super delicious without the coffee as well. And the actual star of today's show is my new Nugget ice maker, because the incredible people over at eCozy have decided to sponsor this video, and they sent me an incredible Nugget ice maker. This is called the Mistalo Max Ice Maker by the brand eCozy, and it has all the bells and whistles, you guys. This is a smart ice maker, okay? Starting off, it's an incredibly sleek design. It has a very fancy touch screen, but it is also very easy to use. I really love all of the extra little functions on it, including this great TDS monitor, which actually monitors the quality of your water. It also lets you know when you have a full ice basket. It also lets you know when you need to add more water. It has a removable external water tank that you can refill so that you can keep your ice going all the time. One full tank can make about 8 drinks worth of ice, and the first batch of ice can be made in as little as 15 minutes. I'm very excited to be working with eCozy and this Nugget ice machine. Chef's kiss. Now let's make those lattes. Okay, you guys, we are using Cafe Bustelo espresso instant coffee. You can also use a Nescafe or whatever kind of instant brand you're a fan of. I personally am a Cafe Bustelo girly. Also, a mason jar works the absolute best here, because instead of using a frother, because I don't want you to have to buy a frother for this, we're gonna use a mason jar because we can put the lid on and shake it. So in our jar, we're gonna put 1 teaspoon of our instant espresso. Now this iced latte is going to be a caramel latte. I love the Torani brand syrups. There are so many varieties of these to choose from. You could make any flavor you wanted. However, I thought a caramel would be good, because I also had this jar of Smuckers in the fridge, and I was like, okay, we're gonna do something very delicious here with all of these things. So we're gonna do caramel, but you could do plain, you could do vanilla, you could do whatever you wanted. We're also adding 1 teaspoon of the caramel. They also make, Torani makes sugar-free versions of all of these as well. So if that's something you're worried about, you can get them in sugar-free. Now you'll notice I have my kettle going here. It's not quite boiling yet, and that's okay. You don't need boiling water. Just heat up some water. We're gonna add 1/4 cup of hot water. We are gonna shake this for a couple minutes, okay? If you want it to be nice and frothy, gotta shake it. And I may have been a little dramatic with the amount of time we're shaking it. Maybe a minute, okay? It's getting all fluffy on top, you see? The espresso's still at the bottom, but we got this nice layer of foam. All right, now we're going to add our beautiful ice. This stuff will absolutely have you looking like a real barista, okay? You're gonna wanna fill this all the way up, and you're gonna wanna be quick. You wanna get this to come right down in temperature as you're adding the ice. If you add the ice really slowly, it'll melt really fast. You wanna cool this drink down. You can use any milk of your choice. I prefer whole milk. I think it's creamy, dreamy. It's my favorite. But use whatever milk you want, soy milk, almond milk, whatever milk. She is already looking gorgeous, but even better, we're gonna put just a little drizzle of caramel right on the top. Look at that, guys. This is such a budget-friendly way to enjoy a very fancy little coffee. It's delicious. So, so good. But now we need to make one for the kids. Okay, so for the boys, we are using Nesquik. You don't have to though. You could use any type of like hot cocoa, Ovaltine, Swiss Miss, whatever. We are gonna be using a tablespoon though because it is not as strong as the espresso. So we do need a little bit more. So we're gonna do the same thing. Are you guys ready to shake?
Yeah.
You gonna be my little shakers? All right, we're gonna do the same thing. 1/4 cup of hot water. This is just gonna help it dissolve really well. We don't want any chocolatey lumps in there, right?
Yeah.
We're also going to add a teaspoon of that caramel syrup. The good stuff. Okay, now here's what you gotta do. You gotta go like this. For 1 minute. Shake like your life depends on it. It is fully dissolved in there, but it's not coffee. It's not gonna get that foamy, but it's okay. Because now it's time to add the beautiful ice, you guys. All right, gonna add our milk. A little bit of caramel on top. All right, guys, what do you think?
It's really good.
It's really good.
You like it?
Oh,
Yeah.
Do you feel fancy?
Yeah.
Do you feel like we should be sitting on a patio somewhere with like a little cake? I should have made a pastry.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, cheers. Love it. You guys, I was so excited to get this ice maker. This machine can make up to 40 pounds of ice in a day. The basket holds up to 3 1/3 pounds. It also has special ThermoShield technology that helps with ice storage. I also think the design is really smart. The front opens up and has a spot right for the ice bucket so that you don't have to get any wet ice on your countertop, so it's really nice. The ice itself is incredible. When I say that the ice is chewy, I really mean it. I know that might not make sense if you've never had like a good chewy nugget ice, but the texture is unbelievable. I'm not even joking. And really what sets this ice maker apart is it's got all the bells and whistles. There's actually an app that I can tell it when I want to make ice. I can monitor my water quality. I can see how long it's gonna take before I get my next batch out. I can even ask Alexa to make some ice for me if I want to. It also has a self-cleaning feature, which makes it super easy to keep everything clean and all of my ice coming out perfect. The Mistalo Max has definitely been a tremendous upgrade in my kitchen. All right, you guys, that's it for this video. I know, short and sweet, but I really did want to share this delicious recipe with you. Of course, I will leave a link down below to the Mistalo Max Nugget Ice Maker by eCozy. Fabulous, fabulous, small, fun little kitchen appliance to have. Of course, like, comment, share, all the things. I appreciate you so much, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!